Hello guys, this is Sam Presto from Sam Presto Films. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use Davinci, a quick way to use Davinci, a quick way to just do some fast color grading and your pictures will be looking very lovely. I don't want to waste your time, let's go right into it. I've been doing a lot of tutorials. I will do a complete package on this Davinci, but today I just want to give you a quick one how to use Davinci and color grade. So subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed for more tutorials coming your way, a round tripping for Davinci, and more advanced tutorials on Davinci and other softwares coming your way. Let's hit right into it. Thank you. This is Davinci. Let me hit the button, open Davinci. Okay, let's just go here on title project. You open your media pool. This is your media pool. I didn't set up that side. You can always set it up, but right now this advanced Davinci gives you the option of changing frame rates once you import a media into it. So we don't have to set that up. We just need to just hit straight to import media. We locate the media on the desktop, we select it and we say import. It prompts you with this information. The clip have a different frame rate than the current project settings. So this is what I'm trying to say. You don't need to set up the sequence like Premiere Pro. When you import a sequence that doesn't match your settings, it will try to match it. Click match settings, you match settings. So Davinci is the same. Once you import a project that doesn't fit the sequence, it will tell you to change it. So you hit change, so it changes to the sequence. Okay, now you just right click on the media, create. Sorry, I was too fast on that. Right click on the media, create new timeline using selected clip. Select it, title it, let title it test grid. Create. Okay, this is Dr. Pastor Paul Eneche Daddy. This is a music video I shot for him titled Elee. It's all over on YouTube. If you've not seen the music video, go on YouTube and watch it. You'll be blessed, you will love it. Very fantastic, anointed song, good video, good coloration. Just hit, I'll put the link down below. Hit on the link to watch the video. Thank you, let's go. Okay, right now this is media pool. So if you hit this, you have this tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, tab 4, tab 5, tab 6. This is your media pool where you import all your medias. This is the sequence we just created, test grid. So this is our edit. This is where we edit it. Right here, where you can cut it just like Premiere Pro. You can do a whole lot of editing here using your razor tools, everything. The razor, cut, hit, and split the clip into two. Go back here, you drag it, and come and add your transitions. There's your effect library here, where you can add a whole lot of video transition, the blur, the dissolve, and every other transition is on this side. But this is not what we are talking about today. What we are going to do is how to color grade fast. And that's it. Okay, so let me undo the whole changes I've made here. Okay, we still have one file. Now, for the motion people, this is Fusion. They introduced Fusion for the advanced motion guys. This page is for another tutorial, but this is where we are heading to colors. This right here, colors. So this way you do all your gradings. What do we do? Let's get started. Okay, now this part is where we'll be working with. Just like on Premiere Pro, you have what we call adjustment layers. So it's the same with Davinci. This place is your nudes. It's more like adjustment layer. Instead of applying your effects directly to the video, you create nudes where you apply the effects and they take effect on the video. So it's like the adjustment layer on top where you apply your effect and it happens on the video instead of applying it on the video directly. So this is our video and let's get right into it. Okay, first of all, what do we do? Let's try to balance the white balance of this video. So what do? You create news. You do alternate X to create new news. Control Z, let me do Command Z. Or you come here, Where's the nude? Where's the nude? Click on it. Come to colors. Nudes. Add a serial nude. It comes here. So, but the shortcut for it is here. You could see it, which is what I did. Alternate X. Alternate S is the shortcut. So let's go. So now, since you have created this nude is just the first adjustment layer. Every effect you create a nude for it. Every effect you create a nude, so that way it helps you to backtrack it. Like if you want to make a correction, instead of getting yourself wobble up or something, you can backtrack, and you can also retitle the nudes. If you want to, you can rename it and label it and everything. Oh, sorry. Okay, you can label the nudes. You can label it here. I just say white balance, white balance. So I have white balance on top. So I know that this nude is for white balance only. So now, what do? Let's come here to the color weights. Whew. So the color weights, what do? We take, now we'll be working with these scopes. These scopes here, you have different scopes, just like you have the wave, you have the vector scope, you have the histogram, but I'll be using the parade. Okay, now we're working with this. So what do? I need to take the lift down, take it down till it hits this level here, this level. I need to bring it down till it hits that level. You can see, okay, it's touching it a bit. It won't pass too much. Then I need to take this, lift it up again, take it up till it gets to the top side. Let's not take it too much. Okay, I think this, okay, you can always off it like this and on it to just check what you did. Off, was looking a bit, you could see that's okay. The contrast, added a little bit contrast to it, and it helped it to pop, to give the image life. So what do? This is just what we did here. Let's create another nude. Alternate S, or you come to the color, nude, add a serial nude, second one. Now we choose, what do we want to do here? What do we want? This where our grading starts from. You can separate everything you want to do here. Let's create another nude, alternate S, or the same way, alternate S. Let's go, it's faster. So now what do I want to do here? I want to tweak the color temperature a bit. I want to give it some life. Let's see, what do? Let me say color temperature. Let me label it color T, temperature. Okay, now what do I want to do here? On this lower side, you could see there's this saturated, there's this hue, there's this luminous, there's contrast and everything. So let's go ahead. My phone is going to be disturbing me. It's chatting me up. Let's put it on silent. Okay, so you see there's the first page, there's the second page. Here you could see the temperature, you could see the teeth, midtone, color boost, shadows, highlights. So let's give it a bit warm temperature. Let's increase this a bit. Okay, I think this okay. This okay. Do I want to touch the teeth a little bit? This really okay. Let's off it and see. Off, on, off, on. It's a little bit warm. Okay, I think we are getting there. You can always arrange this because you're going to be using a lot of nudes on this. Let's add another nude. Nude, serial nudes. Okay, what do I want to do here? Let's go straight to the work. I want to work on the skies here, because this software helps you to separate every aspect of the picture. You can separate the sky from everything. So let's hit right to the sky here. Okay, what are we seeing? This sky is happy. Okay, let's go. Let me label this. Label sky. Sky. Okay. What do I do? Sorry. Okay, the light is back. Let me label this sky. What do I do to the sky? There's this tool, it's called a qualifier tool. Qualifier, I'll be using it to separate the sky. So what do? I pick qualifier tools and I hit here. Boom. I selected the sky. Then highlights. Let's click on the highlight to see the areas I selected. Okay, now these are the areas I selected. Is there any area I'm not selecting? Let me check. I think I've got the sky. You can always come here and clean up, clean white for white, clean black for black. But I think I have enough sky. I have enough sky. Okay. Let's leave this. So what color do we want to give to the sky? I can come here. Now I use the qualifier to select the sky, and I'm coming back to the color wheels to just grade it. So, but now I notice everything I'm going to do on the sky, I'm using one nude. That is one adjustment layer. I'm not going to be adding, maybe I just separated another adjustment layer. No, everything I'm doing on the sky, I will do it under one adjustment layer. So let me come to the qualifier. Let me come to the offset. This is the midtone. Let me give it a little bit color. Let's take it to the blue. You see the blue is popping out. You won't understand. So off the highlights, let's see the effects here. You can see the sky is looking happy. Let me off it and on it. Off this before and this after. We've touched the sky. This before and this after. So do you like that blue? If you like the blue, cool, you can grow with it. If you don't like it, you can bring it to blue closer to green. Let's this blue closer to the green. If you want this blue, cool, off it this before, this after, so you could see the blue closer to the green. So the sky is popping now and it's happy. So with this, I think the video there's already live to the video. Okay, I think I'm done with the sky. Let's move. What else do we want to touch here? Let's touch some of the green. Let's see what we can do with the green. Let's touch them and see. Okay, let's create another nude. Come to color, nudes, add nude. Boom, here is field, so it brought it here for me. It's the same thing. I can click and drag it here and leave it here. But it feels it will be working on a tight corner. So all these are just adjustment layers, but the tight they give it nudes here. So what are we working on? We're working on green. So let's label this green. Green. Okay, let's select any of this green. What do we do? Let's go back to our qualifier tools. Qualifier, that's what we use in selecting. Hit it here and select the green here. So I've selected it. Let's check it on the highlights, the areas we selected. Okay, if you notice it's not selected. If you see the ash, means the place is not selected, but every other place is selected. Okay, let's go back. Okay, this guy is the green here is not the same with the green here, so you can always add some other closer green to select it. So how do you do that? You come here and click add, then let's click here. So we've added that one. You notice we've added more green. So what do we do? Let's clean it up. Let's clean white for white. Clean white. Okay, I think it's too much. It's too much. Okay, let's clean it up. Let's clean white. Let's clean white. Okay, I think it's too much. Okay, let's clean white. Let's clean white. Okay, I think it's too much. 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 It's t Okay, let's clean black. Okay, so now our green, we're able to select our green. Now let's go ahead and color the green. You can decide to change it from being green to another color. Let's come back to our color wheels, highlight it, come to the offset. What do we want? We can increase the green if we want to. You see the green is looking lively. We added more green to it. The green is popping. You can come here and check it. You off this, you on it back. See the green is looking greener. Off, on it back. And you can decide not to do green. Change it. Some people tweak the color, change a green color to a little bit blue, like this. You can decide to make the green like this if you like it. I think this is amazing too, but I like my green to be green. This is very nice, but some people like look like a dry leaf, so you can tweak it to bring it to a dry leaf. Get that, yeah. Get it here. It's yellowish dry leaf. Now what do we do if you want to get it dry? You come to color boost, take it back to 1, saturation, desaturate it. See, I desaturated it. So you're looking like a dry leaf. You can see it looking like a dry leaf. I think this color is also nice. But for this tutorial, I need the green. So we've titled it green. Let's take it back to green. Our saturation, let's put it back on 50. We are back on 50. Then our color wheels, let's bring it down to green. Okay, this green is okay. Before and after. One thing, when you grade it, when you tweak it between before and after, it looks like is this the picture I took? Is this the video? It's looking somehow, but that's the video though. Okay, now this is the present green. This is before. This is the green. Now, I think I'm done with the green. Let's move to the next stuff. What do we want to do? These flowers here, reddish flower, or I don't know the color, they are looking nice. So let's read the flowers now. Let's move to the next one. Alternate S to the flowers. Go back to our qualifier 2. Here, before it was on plus. Once, if you hit it with this, it won't select. So you have to come back to here, the picker. Activate the picker, then come to the flower and select it. So once we hit the flower, let's check it on the highlights. Cool, was well selected. This, I could see his hand. Yeah, that's his hand. So if you take this mistakenly, any colors you put here will affect the hands. You have to find a way to take this hand off. So how do we do that? Let's put it back here and clean it up. Clean it up. Till the hand is up. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, I can no longer see the hand. So let me return this. Increase this. Okay, I think this is pretty cool. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pop some warm colors to it. Let's look at it. Take it to orange, red. Okay, let's go back. We can always go back off all this, off everything. off all the adjustment layers, everything we've done to see this before. I would snap this before I put it on the side. Then let's come back here on the back. This after. I think we are good to go. We've been able to make the sky very happy, the green, the flowers. Then we changed the white balance. We increased the color temperature a bit to warm color. So I think we are good to go. If we like, we can tweak on the skin tone. Since it's not a close-up shot, I don't think it's necessary. But we can just, let me touch something on the body, on the skin. Let's see it. Okay, now let's create another nude. Alternate X or color nude, add serial nude. Nah, oh, this, we didn't title this, sorry, let's label this flower. Now this where we are, let's label this. Let's label this human. Okay. Okay, so let's do this as skin. Let's label this as skin. Yes. Okay, what do we do? Let's go back to the qualifier tools. Qualifier, I've been using it a lot. I use it a lot. Let's go pick his forehead. Okay. Let's check on our highlights. What happened when we tried? But we need to clean a whole lot of things up. You can see him, but a lot of things need to go. That's not really him. Let's do something. Add. Okay. Add. We call this add other part of the skin. Add. Let's uncheck this. Bring it closer. You can do Command plus to see it closer, or if you're using window, Control plus to zoom in. Let's check the highlights. Let me still clean up. So that's what I can do for this video. Now, since I was adding all those ones and these guys are still showing, let's say minus this guy. They are gone, but the skin too is gone. So this selecting it is, because it's not a close-up shot, selecting it is very hard. Let's go back to our nude, minimize the screen here, go back to the nude here and click reset, so that we'll start afresh. Yes, so let's start afresh and picking the skin again. Let's zoom in now. This way, turn on the screw button to get it close, zoom in again. Okay, where do we want to pick? Let's pick here, the chin. Let's check it. Okay, we've got the face. Okay, but let's zoom out and see what came with it. A whole lot of flowers look like the skin. So since they look like the skin, I think we can't do much, but we can still do something. Let's make the skin glow a bit. Skeleton the skin, let's just make it glow a bit. So let's come to the qualifier tool here, to the color wheels. What can I do to it? I can decide to change the temperature. Let me leave my color wheels. Let me make it a little bit warm. Only the skin, a little bit warm. Then the color boost. Let me boost the color a bit. Only the skin. Yeah, it's taking effect. Then here, let me pop a little bit warmness to it. Orange like before. See him looking dark. Then look closely. Then this is after. You see there's a little bit warmness on the face and everything. Though it's not a close-up shot, you might not really see that much, but it did a whole lot to the skin there. So let's balance this back by placing your hands on the pad and just roll it. Or if you're using your mouse, just place the mouse and roll it to get it balanced. Okay, but one more thing I will just need to do is just to add a little bit contrast to the whole video right now, not separating anything. So let's create the last node, alternate S. This is the last node. So what do I want to do? Grade on top of everything. You know, since I've been separating it nose by nose, picking out all the colors in the pictures to work on it. So now I want to just do a tweak. I did a tweak when I was starting, when I did the white balance. Now I want to do a final tweak. So let me label this final grade. Final grade. Just to balance it. Okay, on this, what do I do? Let's see the contrast. Just play around everything you've got. What do I do? Contrast, let me make it. Let's come to one contrast. Increase it a bit. Let me see. Yeah, so that you see it's taking. It's funny. Let's Ctrl Z. Okay. Now what do I do? Just a little bit contrast to it. Let's see. That's too much. Just a little. Let's see. Yeah, I think this making more sense. You can boost up the colors a bit if you still want the general color. So let's come to color boost here and take it up a bit. Yep, it's looking fresher. So I think highlight, drop the highlight a bit. Okay, scammer. I think I'm done. This is pretty cool. You can check it out, zoom in. Yep. These are pictures now. Then let me show you this after. Let me show you before. This is our picture before with the after. Now watch this, our picture before, and this our picture after. And that is it. Okay, let me show you again how you can export it. After this, you just hit export. This is where you export it. If you're doing this, we have different templates here. If you're doing round tripping, which we'll be touching on that very soon, I'll be telling you how to, or your project you're working on Premiere Pro, how to import your project here with edited clips and arrange effects, grade them, take it back to Premiere Pro, then export it on Premiere Pro. That is called round tripping. If you're doing round tripping, this is your Premiere Pro XML to round trip it. That tutorial will be coming up very soon after this. So for now, we are not doing round tripping. We are just going ahead to export this clip. So what do? We just come here and hit. So read on the custom, title it. We say test grade. Oh, sorry. Grade. Okay, location. Where do I want to save it? The movie is already showing movies. Test grade. Let's leave it there. No, let's bring it to the desktop. Test grade. So render single clip or individual clip. It's a single clip, so let's leave it on single clip. It's when you're doing round tripping, you take it to individual clip. We're not talking about today. So you can always choose the preset you want, QuickTime and everything, every other preset. So on QuickTime, you have your H.264, H.265, you have your ProRes, you have other formats here. Let's leave it on H.264. Okay, our Ultra HD, you can export 8K, Ultra 8K, but let's leave it on 4K, Ultra HD. So what are we exporting on? 23.976 frames per second. So once your settings, you're done with your settings here on the left hand side, what you do, you can actually set up a lot of things to render, just like this is their own render, like media encoder. So once you're done, you do add to render queue. So you add to render queue where you see no job in queue. So once I hit this, it comes over to this side to render. I add, now see it is here. It's rendering. Okay, it's showing me on title project because I've not saved this project. Control S. Now I'm about to save the project. Test. Remember what I just did was to name the sequence, not save the project from the beginning. Name the sequence. Now I'm exporting. I'm also saving the file name, not the project. Test grade. So now the project is saved. You see it, just switch test grade, so it's not on title project again. Test grade. So now I've saved this project, so I can hit start render. Giving me 2 hours to render, 3 hours. Don't worry, to render fast. So stay tuned. Once it's done rendering, I'll play it for you to see. So for more tutorials, advanced tutorials and in-depth tutorials, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button right now for more tutorials coming your way. This is Sam Presto from Sam Presto Films. Thank you for watching.